Hey everyone, I'm Peyton.
And I'm Dylan, and welcome back.
We're so excited to have you here.
And now on to the show.
Hey everyone, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Chloe, bringing you this week's news and upcoming events. Airport High School showed their production of Frozen Jr. last weekend, with Leah Conrad putting on an amazing performance as Elsa. Congratulations, Leah and the rest of the cast. This next week, we are challenging faculty members across Lexington 2 to do their best Renegade dance and post it on Instagram Reels. Make sure to tag @Lex2be in your videos so we can choose the best one to be featured on next Friday's episode.
BC High School had their student government elections for the upcoming school year this past week. Congratulations to Lex2be's very own Dylan Whitman for being elected as the student body president. As of April 26th, the CDC reports that the level of community transmission in Lexington County remains high, whereas the social vulnerability index remains low to moderate. Busby Creative Arts Academy will participate in nationals for archery next week, May 6th through 8th. Good luck, team! BC's Mr. Bearcat will take place tomorrow, May 1st at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 at the door.
Our superintendent, Dr. Wade, will hold his next monthly virtual engagement session this coming Wednesday, May 5th. Be sure to log on. Midlands Technical College ended their spring semester yesterday, April 29th, and will hold their spring commencement ceremony tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Segra Park. Airport High School's Running Home will take place next week, May 3rd through 7th, to celebrate spring sports.
That's all for the news. See you next week.
Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's segment of Walt Quiz Me. Today we're going to go around and ask people some more questions and see their answers. Okay, so we're here with Miss Coleman, the principal. The principal at the Kate Center.
Naya.
What's your name?
Nija Jones.
Jimo.
First question is, who's your favorite Disney villain?
Ursula. Disney villain. Had to be Jafar. I have to say the man off of Aladdin.
Jafar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Maleficent.
In the movie Beauty and the Beast, what was the candle's name?
I've never seen Beauty and the Beast.
You've never seen...
No. Oh, I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
I forgot. I have no idea.
Name of the candle in Beauty and the Beast was... The candle's name was Luminaire.
It's Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Which Full House character voiced Aladdin in the movie Aladdin?
Full House character. Uncle Jesse. Will Smith. Wait, no, no.
See, I ain't never seen Full House either, so I'm gonna guess the genie.
Steve.
The man with the red hair. Well, like the black hair. The black hair. With the black hair.
It's Steve. Okay, thank you guys for tuning into this week's edition of Walt Quiz Me. Welcome to this week's sports update. I'm Peyton.
And I'm Dylan. And heading over towards BC, boys varsity soccer beat Strom-Thurmond with a score of 15-0. On April the 27th, boys soccer also beat Orangeburg Wilkinson with a score of 12-0. That same night, varsity baseball won against Swansea with a score of 14-4, and girls varsity soccer also won against Strom-Thurmond with a score of 5-4.
And moving over to Airport, varsity baseball beat BC for the 16th time in a row with a score of 13-4.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's sports update.
And now more about Airport's varsity baseball. This year, Airport High School's varsity baseball team has had the opportunity to go to playoffs.
Join us as we dive in with head coach Tim Perry. Can you tell us about your baseball background?
Yes, I grew up in the upstate of South Carolina, the Greenville Anderson County area. Went to high school at Riverside High School, played baseball there, and went on to play at Newberry College, where I graduated. And then actually came back to coach. I spent a couple years at Socastee High School in Myrtle Beach, and then came back to Winthrop University to do my graduate work, and then took a full-time position back at my alma mater, Newberry College. From there, I spent 6 years at UNC Asheville, and then 1 year at Temple University before the opportunity presented itself to come to Columbia to Airport High School.
When in the year does your team start practicing?
It's really a year-round process. We start official practice February, I think 4th this year. It's typically right around the 1st of February. In years past, we've gotten about 20 days in December and January to help us prepare. But it's a year-round process. We lift all fall. We're very fortunate here at Airport to have a baseball class that we can get a lot of reps in with our new indoor facility. We got a lot of swings in this fall in our fall semester. We also are able to get out on the field a good bit. We typically have all of our members from 9th to 12th grade in that class, unless there are some class conflicts. So that gives us an opportunity to almost have a full practice during 4th block. And then like I said, we have 20 practice days during the month of December and January to kind of prepare for that first official tryout date of February 4th. This year we weren't able to get those days in due to COVID, but we've been going at it every day since the 4th of February.
Wow, okay. Why do you think this team made it to playoffs?
Well, it's a veteran club. There were a lot of question marks at the beginning of the year just simply because we only played 5 games last season. But we had a veteran club. We've got 5 seniors on this team that have been with us for, I think, at least 4 to 5 years. So they know our concepts, they know our philosophies, they are very well versed in everything that we try to do on the field, in practice. We try to apply defensive pressure to teams. We try to stay away from big innings defensively, and so to have a lot of guys that played on last year's club and very few new members to our varsity team, I think we were able, even though we had a long layoff, we were able to just jump right in, and I think that helped us a good bit, kind of put ourselves in position to be a top 2 team in our region and be a playoff team.
And how do you feel about Airport beating BC in baseball for the 16th time in a row?
Well, anytime you beat somebody 16 times in a row, that's a very special occasion. I mean, it's hard to beat any opponent, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row. The fact that we've been very fortunate to beat our rival, in-district rival and crosstown rival, all these young men grew up together, and so I think it means a lot to them to play their, former Little League friends, and some of them play travel ball together, and a lot of them went to the same elementary schools and middle schools. So I think they get up for that event probably a little more than maybe some of the other games. But it's really special, more for them than anything. Just to go out and play well in a rivalry game and have success, and we've just been very fortunate to keep it rolling for 8 straight years.
Well, everyone, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Have a wonderful weekend.